Too busy working on my own grass to notice if yours is greener. Hey there, how you guys doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with the cryptocurrency markets? Well, we got $144 billion for our market cap. Fantastic, amazing, right? We're getting right back up there to the $150 billion, which is at our all-time high. We got our BTC dominance climbing once again, back up there at 49.1%. We got $2.3 billion traded in the last 24 hours, which is average of it lately. We got a BTC price that's only down 1%, so that's standard volatility. We've come back and we're sitting here testing the 4,200 line again. We're looking at $4,265, and that's absolutely amazing. We're going to be moving up here again before you know it, and we're going to be seeing those $5,000 prices again, and then moving onwards to all new ground. We got Ethereum, they're up 1% today, so hopefully they'll be breaking over $300 by the time this video is out or something. We're coming in at $294, so that's not all that bad. And we got Ripple, they're up 2%, coming in at 20.4 cents. There we go with some more gains. Let's see what's up. We got Bitcoin Cash, they're continuing to slide downwards. I think their difficulty switched around here again. They're mining a bunch of blocks again. But don't quote me on that. You have to double check. I had seen it real briefly this morning. They're coming in at $391. Let's see, what do we got? We got Litecoin still sitting there, $52.21. So hopefully this is just going to be a long time play on this, and that's up 0.5%, so nothing big there to write home about. We got Dash continuing their downward trend. Turning around a little bit of their downward trend, coming in at $309. That's up 3.6%. We got NEM coming in at 22.1 cents. That's down 1.8%, so nothing too big. Let's see. We got Monero rolling up at $89.81. That's up 2.1%. And we got Ethereum Classic at $12.18. That's up 1.4%. We got Zcash and Steam with some sideways movement coming in at $243 and $1.19. And we got Steam Back Dollar coming in at 92 cents, showing me that a lot of altcoins are being underappreciated at the moment, coming in at down 1.5%. So what are we looking at today with the cryptocurrency news? Well, we got Bittrex, and they're sitting there and they're going to be delisting a few cryptocurrencies. It didn't look like too many, like 5 or 6 of them, but BitShares is one of them. A lot of people weren't really expecting that one, even though their market cap's only hanging around in the $100 million range right about now. They were up to a $900 million range earlier this year. A lot of people had expected a little more out of them, so they're kind of surprised that Bittrex is going to be delisting them. But you gotta go where you gotta go. You can only hold so many cryptocurrencies. This stuff does take time, energy, effort. There is manpower behind this to trade these cryptocurrencies and run these exchanges. So, of course, they're going to be going with the newer coins. Keep the hypes and the pumps going, right? So what else we got? Well, we got Segwick. Our rate is up. We're doing about 7% of the transactions are segregated witness transactions, bringing down the fees up to as much as 30%. This is absolutely fantastic. This means that the Bitcoin network is starting to scale. It's just a slow process. But that's absolutely fine. Nothing needs to be happening overnight. When you get out here in the Bitcoin world and, after you learn the basics, you start falling into all the drama and the hype and the big push. That's why everybody wants, new news and media content, and they want, the next big thing. That's why there's so much FUD that's always happening with this. A lot of people are out there, just talking away, saying what they're saying. But, the truth of the matter is that we're up to 7% segregated witness transactions. The numbers are increasing, so that means our network is scaling. It means that, Bitcoin is going to be moving into the future with a lot more transactions being able to happen on the network with smaller fees, which is exactly what we were looking for out of segregated witness. Next, let's see what the second tier chains can bring on top of this when we get Lightning up and running. And the last little bit of news we got here is WireX. It's a London-based company. It's one of those debit card companies. They want to add Dash. They look like they're going to be doing this. They don't have a launch date for this because they're still trying to work out the code for it. So this is great. This is going to be showing more, exchanges from cryptocurrency into fiat. BTC is usually the standard, with fees being so high of recently. Segregated witness does take time to work. A lot of people have been leaning towards other cryptocurrencies, Ethereum being one of the new ones that will allow you an exit point into fiat cash. And here we go with people working on Dash as a great way to be able to exit into fiat cash as well. I think the more off-road avenues we have into fiat cash from cryptocurrency is definitely a plus. because that's one of the biggest holdups, I've found that it comes to when you come to cryptocurrency. And these cards are always a very convenient way to be able to go about it. A lot of people don't usually carry dollar bills in their pocket anymore, so it's nice to be able to have that, debit credit card style action, to be able to run around and just be able to pick up whatever you're picking up and, spend your cryptocurrency on it if you need to be spending it. So if you like everything that's going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. The numbers, they're doing all right around here. But you know what? I'm absolutely happy with this, and I am fine. I love the community. I mean, it seems like we're in a nice round area where there's enough interaction between you guys and me where I'm able to keep up with your emails, and I'm not actually out there ignoring you. I've noticed if you find a lot of these other YouTubers with 50K plus on their channels, you'll write on their comments and they won't get back to you. If you write on your comments, I mean, you'll see me hit the like button, you'll see me love your comments. If you're really looking for a response, sometimes I'll respond there. Better way to get a response out of me, though, is to email. I definitely try to hit back on those emails. It's eugeneforest20@gmail.com. Also, if you got those simple, basic questions, I mean, I know there's not a big flood of newbies out here into the cryptocurrency space like there was a ways back, but you never know. Those questions do come up. Sometimes you're just not quite sure, and it's always better to be safe than sorry, especially when you're working with your cryptocurrency, because, I mean, this stuff has value for you, and it's not the price of it now, it's the price in the future you always have to be looking forward to. So, as always, you guys, tools down below, donational addresses if you got it, and remember, keep your BTC safe.